Namaste. Welcome you all to Pels from Periyava, episode number 13. You look at the extracts from the voice of God, none other than Maha Periyava, the puzzle of reality. What is this? The self or soul is said to be the substratum, the support of everything. Yet scriptures also describe it as beyond everything. So this seems to be a little contradictory. So this always raises the question, is the self in everything? Are all things in the self? Or nothing in the self at all? And especially when we study Bhagavad Gita, these kind of doubts or contradictions one can encounter. Mahaperiyava discusses this in a beautiful way. The seeming contradiction, again, taking from Bhagavad Gita, if you go to the chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga, verse number 13, Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvancha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami nacha me na pranashyati. For those who see me everywhere and see all things in me, I am never lost, nor are they ever lost to me. So what this suggests is that all beings are in the Lord and the Lord is in all beings. The Lord is the indwelling support, the Adhisthana. But later, Krishna says something. This is where there is a seeming contradiction. Chapter 9, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya Yoga, verse number 4. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadau vyaktamurtina mattani sarva bhutani nachaham teshvavastitaha. This entire cosmic manifestation is pervaded by me in my unmanifest form. All living beings dwell in me, but I do not dwell in them. So, though beings are in me, I am not in them. This is what he says. Continuing this, again chapter 9, just the verse number 5. Nacha matstani bhutani paschame yogam aishwaram bhuta brunna cha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. And yet, the living beings do not abide in me. Behold the mystery of my divine energy. Although I am the creator and sustainer of all living beings, I am not influenced by them or by material nature. Now, this is where the trouble comes. First, he says everything is in him. Then he says nothing is in him. Now, which one is true? This is where Mahaperiyava pitches in to clear the confusion of many of us. Mahaperiyava guides us through this seeming contradiction. He says it is not contradiction, but a journey from relative reality to absolute truth. When Krishna says, all beings are in me, he is referring to the Vyavaharika Satya, the empirical or transactional truth or reality. The world appears to exist, and within this appearance, he pervades all. When he says, nothing is in me, he is referring to Paramarthika Satya, the absolute truth. From the standpoint of the highest reality, only Brahman, the consciousness, exists. The world has no independent existence at all. So this is the clarity Periyava brings. So he gives a very nice metaphor of snake and the garland. Now, this is similar to the Sarparajju Nyaya. So he gives a vivid image. A flower garland lies on a dimly lit road. So someone who sees it can mistake it for a snake. So he screams in fear, heartbeat goes up, breathing rate goes up. He is in real fear. To him, one who is seeing this, for him the snake is a reality there. He sees the snake there. But when the light comes, then he sees the garland. So what was there was garland. What he saw in the dim light is snake. So Periyava takes this example to give much more clarity. In truth, it was always garland. Once the truth is known, the snake vanishes. Once the light comes and once that person knows that this is garland, then there is no fear of snake. Yet in that illusion, what supported the snake? The garland alone supported the snake. This is the Sarparajanyaya, or the logic of rope and the snake. In the same way, the world appears real to us due to Maya. The Lord Brahman is the substratum, the garland. Because of him, the illusion of the universe, the snake, arises. But for one who has awakened that the Gnani, only the Lord remains, and he is beyond everything, like the puppet master, the divine puppet master. In Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, Lord Krishna himself says, Ishvara sarvabhutanam hriddeshejjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. The Lord resides in the hearts of all beings and through Maya makes them move like puppets on a mission. He is the inner controller, not controlled by anything, but controlling everything from within. The world does not support him, he supports the world. So this is what we need to look at. But why this difficulty in understanding, or why this confusion? Krishna in Jnana Vijnana Yoga says himself, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavritaha mudoyam nabijanati loko mamajamavyayam. I am not revealed to all, covered by my yogamaya. I am not known by the deluded world. Why does the Lord confuse us like this? Periyava gently reminds us, it is not confusion, but layers of truth. Krishna did not say that no one can understand him. He said not all can understand, which means those of us who are deluded by this world, we cannot understand. This means for some, that is the Gnanis, they only can understand. And it is for them to explain and reveal these subtle truths. Through their vision, we learn that garland is not a snake and the universe is not separate from the Lord. The Gnani's vision, therefore, is, as Periyava puts it, to the one in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, there is no universe, there is no duality, there is no distinction between self and the other, all is one. The garland alone remains, the snake vanishes. To the deluded, the garland is swallowed by the snake. To the enlightened, the snake disappears into the garland. This is the subtle play of Maya and the glorious liberation through Jnana. We should really bow in reverence to Maha Periyava for giving us this clarity. He also takes the Kamban's Kamba Ramayana, where in the Sundarakanda, Kamban, though a devout Vaishnava and devotee of Namalvar, speaks in the language of pure Advaita. He likens the 5 elements combining to form the illusion of the universe to the false perception of a snake in the garland. And who is the remover of this illusion? Ramachandramurti, Ishvara, the Paramatma. He alone can remove. So whatever Kamban says also resonates with what Periyava is saying. That's why Periyava quotes this particular episode from Kamban. The garland is Ishvara or Ramachandramurti, as you may perceive it. When we see the world, we see the snake. When we see rightly, we see the garland. The world does not disappear like a magic trick. Our understanding of it transforms. We recognize the adhisthana, the unchanging reality behind changing appearances. This is the supreme teaching of Bhagavad Gita, and it is Mahaperiyava's grace that brings it so beautifully to all of us. Let us offer our reverence to him and strive to see the garland where we now fear the snake. Shri Maha Periyava Namaha. Jaya Jaya Shankara Hara Hara Shankara.